I know most of you guys believe what you're taught in schools. You just believe it all your life without even questioning it. But it's time to use common sense, okay? So the Earth spins at roughly 1,000 miles per hour. That is fast. But not only that, the Earth spins around the sun at 67,000 miles per hour. That is a lot of spinning. That is speed right there. And we don't feel nothing. So with that theory, what goes up must come back down. Waterfalls are a great example. You see how the water is falling down? And yet, when we look at the ocean, the water is stationary. It's not moving. It's not falling. And the only way water can be stationary is if it is on a flat surface contained. This is what the Earth looks like. Water cannot stick to a spinning ball. Now, we are taught in schools that this is what the Earth really looks like. But it's been admitted that this is not a photograph, but a sophisticated visualization. As realistic as it looks, the data has been stitched together and applied to the surface of a digital ball, then modified in Photoshop. It's a fake image. Now, this is one of the photos that NASA released in 2022. So they can take pictures of the fucking galaxy and nebulas and all that, and yet they can't take a picture of the full Earth. Just turn the fucking camera around. I don't get it. We should all know at this point that NASA is full of shit. Just look. They're doing the same thing that they do in movies with the green screen and the harness. It's all fake. Now, I'm not even gonna get into the fake moon landing, but this right here is an actual document that was released by NASA. NASA.gov, you can go look this up yourself. In this document, they discussed creating an aircraft that can fly in a stationary atmosphere over a flat, non-rotating Earth. Now, why the hell would NASA create an aircraft that can fly over a flat, non-rotating Earth? That's almost the same as a car company creating a car that can drive in lava. What would be the point of that? You're wasting billions of dollars on that. For what? It would be useless. Unless, of course, the Earth is really flat. You guys keep comparing the Earth spinning to riding on a plane going fast and not feeling the motion. Or riding on a train going fast and not feeling the motion. I'm not sure what y'all got going on, but I can feel the movements when I am on a train. However subtle the movements are, I know I am on a moving object. But for the Earth to be spinning as fast as it does and I don't feel anything, why do you guys think people get motion sickness? I'm guessing they don't feel anything when they're on a train or a plane either. But let's just say for a moment that this is what the Earth really looks like. If it is a globe, then that means it's not an enclosed system. It is an open environment with constant changing weather, unlike being on a train, which is a closed environment. So for those of you that still think you don't feel anything on a train, if you were to stand on top of the train, I'm pretty sure you're gonna feel all that motion because you're no longer in an enclosed environment.
Now, one thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system.
The Earth is a closed system.
We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go.
If the Earth is really spinning like they say it is, then it would be common sense to think that if a helicopter went into the air and hovered in one spot, its destination should just come to the helicopter. When it lands, it should be in a whole different location if the Earth is really spinning. So our good old trusted friend Google told me that NASA was founded by Dwight D. Eisenhower. I'm not buying it. So when I type in who is the real creator of NASA, Wernher von Braun pops up. The same name that I saw while walking today. So upon further research, I discovered that von Braun was cool with Walt Disney. They actually worked together on several projects. And Walt Disney has his own rabbit hole of conspiracy theories, okay? A bam. But what really stood out to me was that on Wernher von Braun's gravestone, he had the Bible verse Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. I'm telling you, we're in a dome right there, and there's so many other domes. And Walt Disney knows it too. They're just like throwing it in our faces, y'all. So at this point, we can agree that NASA was founded on BS. Space isn't real. This is an actual photo from space on the NASA website. Where are the stars? You can't tell me this doesn't look fake. Like, I could have made this in Photoshop, honestly. So this map right here is called the Gleasons Map. It was created in 1892. And as you can see, there is an ice wall. They knew something we didn't know. Okay, as you can see, there's an entrance or exit right here, and there's an entrance or exit right here at the top. But do you honestly believe they're gonna let us leave? No, they're not. This ice wall was built to keep us from discovering the lands beyond it. Okay, so in the next video clip that I'm going to show you, German submarines actually were traveling back and forth to Antarctica. And one of the admirals in charge of that expedition said something really shocking.
Эстафету принимают морские волки фюрера подводных лодок адмирала Карла Дёница.
The
За 3-9 земель к берегам ледяной Антарктиды скрытно направляются немецкие субмарины. А через некоторое время Дёниц роняет странную фразу. Мои подводники обнаружили настоящий землю.
So tell me, what do you think he found, y'all? Like, what would be paradise? Discovering other lands would be fucking paradise, because anything is better than Earth. Honestly, Earth is ghetto. Now, the next video clip that I'm going to show you is further proof that this ice wall was built. This ice was not always there. It was put there. Watch.
Без сомнения, сотрудникам АННРБ была известна удивительная карта, обнаруженная историками в 1929 году. Карта эта создана в начале 16 века прославленным турецким адмиралом Пири Рейсом. Поражает то, что на ней подробнейшим образом нанесен северный берег Антарктиды. И это за 300 лет до официального открытия этого континента. В заметках на карте адмирал сообщает, что он составил ее по многочисленным источникам, некоторым из которых было не менее 3000 лет. Но самое загадочное в другом. Береговая линия Антарктиды изображена без ледяного покрова.
And that map was studied by experts who said that it was fucking an accurate depiction of the coastline of Antarctica. That map was created like hundreds of years before Antarctica was even discovered by us. How is that possible? Antarctica did not always have ice. The ice was put there to cover up and hide. We need to wake the fuck up. In 1962, the government performed Operation Fishbowl. They sent a bunch of nukes up into the air. What is the point of sending nuke after nuke after nuke into the air? They were trying to break the firmament. And look at the name, Fishbowl, Operation Fishbowl. They are literally telling us in our faces, and yet we still don't believe. So, who is this guy? His name is Auguste Piccard. He is a Swiss physicist and inventor that is known for his record-breaking hydrogen balloon flights, in which he studied the Earth's atmosphere. So what do you guys think his observations were? It seemed a flat disc with an upturned edge. That upturned edge he was talking about? Yeah, that's the ice wall. Now take a long look at this picture right here. Just take a mental photograph. They always tell us the truth. You just gotta be awake to see it. If the Earth is flat, how come all the other planets are round? Let's take a look at the planet Venus. Now this is a simple experiment you can do at home with water. Looks very similar to the planet Venus, doesn't it? And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. Now let's take a look at a rocket hitting the firmament. Now, doesn't this look familiar? As above, so below. Water cannot make this shape. It's sea level, not sea curve. Now, there are some people who believe the firmament is made up of a dense material similar to this.
And then I looked, and there was water lapping against the shoreline. This band was a ring of mussels. And inside the ring of mussels was a lake. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm already underwater. We went out over the water in this lake and tried to descend in it and bounced off. It was so super saline and dense that the submarine couldn't go down in it. We literally bounced off. And as we bounced off, we sent ripples heading back to the shoreline.
Now, the guy who made that video's name is Mike DeGry, and after that video aired, he mysteriously died. Could the lake he found underwater be the firmament to another world underneath? As above, so below, right? But from his video, we know that that lake was unpenetrable. Now, other people believe the firmament is made up of sky eyes. YouTube sky eyes if you're not familiar. It's really interesting. And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne as the appearance of sapphire stone. Sapphire is this color, guys. When trying to drill a hole through the sky eyes, scientists noticed that the hole closed back up. It didn't melt like regular ice. Now, Elon Musk has a company called the Boring Company. He named it that for a reason. Doesn't want people to pay attention to it. He'd rather you pay attention up in the sky at SpaceX. The space isn't real. And I believe he's using this company to try to figure out a way through the firmament. And let's not forget about rainbows, how they make the shape of the dome firmament, and how the firmament gives a inverted reflection. See how the purple's at the bottom here and at the top up there?
Evil ideas out of your head. Clear the way for new ideas.
Clear the way for new ideas, he said. They want to re-educate us with lies to make us docile, easier to control. This globe Earth wasn't always a thing.
Today,
102.
102. So you were born in
1918.
1918. And we were just talking, and I asked you what shape the Earth is, and what did you say? What were you taught in school in elementary school?
I was taught in school that the Earth was flat.
That is indeed. If the boy goes about saying the world is round, they'll take him for a lunatic. The world is round? Yes, that's right. And it also goes around. You mean it'll be round someday? No, it's round now. Man will discover this in centuries to come.
Now, this movie was created in 1963. And when did we land on the moon and get pictures of the round Earth? In 1969. That is predictive programming 101.
Did you notice any curvature while we were up there?
Curvature? No.
No? There's no curvature?
It's just all flat.
What's up, pilots? Is the Earth flat or round?
Flat.
Thanks. I'm with you.
It's time to wake up, y'all, for real.